Hello, I'm Tefel from Archeo project. Welcome in second part of character animation blueprint tutorial. If you haven't seen previous part, I recommend you to check it by clicking on the left top corner of the screen, because this is just continuation of that work. This time I will tell you more about making response system, setting your first montage, mixing poses, creating new blend spaces, and explore character capabilities provided by default. So in the end, our character will get features, crouching, punching, and respawning on key event. Okay, so I recreated project I made in previous part of tutorial. This time it's 10.4 version of Unreal Engine, and I also retargeted all animation and blend space from old skeleton, this blue one, to new one, SK mannequin. So right now this character has all animation and blend spaces, so we don't have to worry about this. And character has also from previous part just basic moves, strafing left, right, and dying. Yeah. So I'm going to add something more, message on the screen where when character is dead. So I just create a user interface widget, which is dev widget, and it's going to be really quickly because it's not a UMG tutorial. And message you are dead, just to the middle, changing anchor, and changing color and size, let's say 50. So I can copy this and paste once again, press R key to respawn. Maybe this time 24 and color white. It should be fine. Let's move position to 50. Okay, compile. This is everything what I need from here. Just go to graph, construct, and make visible hidden, because I don't want to be visible by default. So to enable this widget, I just need to create control player controller and create new player controller. Show mask cursor no, just event graph, create widget. Selecting this one I just created and adding to viewport. Okay, so this is everything from here. And when we go to level blueprint, this is from previous part. When character is dead, just setting is dead to true. Character movement is disabled, and yo. So instead of this, I just would like to replace with function. So I go to third person character and create function. Set character def, which will be getting one is that it will be controlling. So I can just link this and set my variable. Second one is just set my controller yo, because I don't want to use control my rotation when it's dead, so just not. Okay, and one more thing, I need to disable character movement. So I'm taking my character movement, there is disable, enable movement, but there is no enable, there is disable. So we just need to movement mode, and when we set movement node to mode to none, it's just disable movement, and when we set to walking, it's just enable. And we need branch, of course, and when it's dead, when it's alive. Yeah. And widget, so we just get all widgets of class, selecting widget I just created, get first element because there is only one, and set visible to visible when it's dead, and hidden when it's alive. Okay, and it should work. Just linking this maybe here and here, and one more thing, this one. Okay, everything is connected. So when I compile, save, and go inside this, of course in level blueprint, just set character def is that. Okay, compile, and when I come into this sign, you are dead, press R key to respawn. Okay, but it's not working yet. So I need to go to controller and just R event, yeah, when it's pressed, when it's released. But I need respawn, so I go to character, make another function, just respawn, which basically set character to alive, not dead. And second thing is just set actor location. And I can promote this new location to variable, which is starting location. Starting location. And how we can set this variable, of course, when it's event graph badge in play, I can just get actor location and set this location to starting location, right? And it will be working like it should. Okay, and when it's released, I just need to get controller character and need to cast to third person character, because I'm going to use this more times than usual. I just convert to pure cast, so don't have to worry about lining, setting this. So it will be respawn when it's released, yeah. Okay, and it should work when I just go to the sign, character is dead, and when I hit R, it just respawn. So everything works like it should. So next capability I would like to add to our character is just crouching mode. So I just need blank space and create new one, because there is only strafing left, right. I just take my classic strafe walking and duplicate, and it's going to be classic strafe crouching. And inside, because I have a lot of animations like before, I just need to delete from middle, because there is too many of them, and replace this around by crouch movement, yeah. And we have many of them. Just crouch idle in the middle, crouch forward loop just on the top, just backward on bottom, yeah, it's moving back, it's moving forward, just left and right, left on the left side, right on the right side, and cross 135 degrees for back, left back, and right back. Okay, and 145 degrees for walk left. Okay, and right 45 degrees. So it's exactly what we need from here, yeah. Just going around. But one more thing, because we have range from -1 to 1, and we need to adjust this range, because maximum walk speed, crouching speed, is 300, and but we divided by 600. It's from previous part, so it has to be from -half to half. I will show you just later on. Okay, and when I apply, I just need to correct this lines. Okay, take this one. Okay, take this one. Okay. Oh, okay. Let's save. And it's looking okay. And it's moving around. Okay. So I can just use my blank space. And like I said before, when we go to third person character, we have movement. And like I said before, maximum walk speed is 600, maximum walk speed crouch is 300. That's the difference. And really important thing, because we are using crouching mode, and by default this character has no capability of crouching. So can crouch, there is not selected. So we need to select this. This is really important, and we cannot forget about this. So since now, when I go to controller, I can just get my player character and use two functions, which is crouch, and second one is uncrouch. And I can use it, of course, when controller key, left control is pressed, and when it's released. So when I will be holding control, it will be crouching. Otherwise it will be walking, yeah. So compile, save, and it should be okay from here. So finally I can go to animation blueprint, third person animation blueprint, and event graph. So I have my isDead variable, so I can just duplicate is crouching this time, and it will be crouching exactly the same. So I just set this variable, but this time, because this is default value, I just get is crouched, and this variable is changing when character is crouching, when I set this mode to crouched, yeah. That's why I can take this variable, and it should be okay. So last thing from here is just animation graph, like before, state machine, and we could create another state like dev, just create state, and we'll be crouching with two-way transition, and it should work like right here, yeah. But I want to show you some other possibilities. It will be more fancy solution. So I just blend poses by boolean type, take my is crouching, it's false and true. So when it's crouching, I just get my class if strafe crouching, it's blend space I just created, link this, of course setting controlling variables, and linking this. So everything should work. Just when it's crouching, it's just using crouching mode, yeah, and it's not crouching, it's walking. This is simple like that. So when it's crouching, I can just control this by, yeah, and it's going cross, left, right, yeah, okay, moving back, and we can check this out in, okay, so when I hit control, it's crouching, left, right, okay, and he's going around, okay, still walking. And one more thing, capability I will add is just not blend space, but this time it will be animation montage, and will be skeleton, second skeleton, and will be punching. So our character will be punching. And montage is something like playing animation after animation. So I can set many animations and create, yeah, montage of them, yeah. So first one will be punch, left, so I'm starting from left punch, and second one will be fist punch, right. So it's punching left and right. By default this is section, so I change section name to left, punch left, left, and second one is punch right. So I just create a new section, montage section, punch right. So since now I can use these two sections below. We have preview all sections, and it's occurs only once. So after these two animations just montage stops, yeah. But I don't want to be like this. I just want to repeat this animation all over again when I hold one key. So I can select second one and click it here. So after first punch, we'll be repeating second one all over again. But it's not a result I would like to get. So I just select this one and select left punch. So it will be repeating whole two animations all over again. Left punch, right punch, left punch, right punch, yeah. And two more things. We have slot. This is really important. We just need to add new slot, which will be punching slot. And I can save this, select my punching slot and removing my default one and saving. So I have punching slot and notifies. Okay, so we have two types of notifies. One is particle effect and play sound, and second one is event. So it's just event we can handle in blueprint, yeah, animation blueprint. So we can create new notify is punching, and I don't need to recognize is still punching, is punching, maybe still punching. Okay. Okay, can be is pun. I think, yeah, okay. So second one will be the same. So I just add is punching once again when second animation is finishing, yeah. So I can check the state right after, right before second animation starts and when second animation ends, yeah. So I can just handle these events, yeah. So this is everything from this montage. So I can save and close. I can go to my character, third person, and create new variables. Is punching left and is punching right, because I want to recognize which punch was first. That's why I'm creating two Boolean variables, yeah. And for now I can go to controller and events, left click, left mouse button and right mouse button. Of course you can handle input just in edit project settings, input, and mapping your here, right here, but you can also use default one like I'm doing right now. So when it's left mouse pressed, I just get my third person character and set punching, yeah, punching left, and set punching right, set punching right. Okay, but I need two of them, so I just copy this second one, linking this. Okay, and I can use this right here. So when it's pressed, I just enable punching left. When it's released, I just disable, and doing the same for punching right. And finally I can go to animation blueprint and I can set my animation and event. So for now, event graph. So I get my punching left and right, punching left, get punching right, okay, and we can just use OR. So if we just press left or right button, animation should start. So we just need next variable, which will be is punching, and we can set this variable right here. So after character is punching, this variable, we just need to play montage. If we do something like play montage, it will be firing many times in every second, because it's firing with every tick. So it's really often, yeah. So we need to find solution to this problem, and there is something like do only once. So do once, And when this state was changed, I just need to reset this, right? And when it's true, it will be do once completed, it will be fire this montage play, and it will play only once. And I need to select my punching montage, yeah? And of course linking this. And this is everything. And we created slot, punching slot, and we need to apply this punching slot. So we go to animation graph, and this is really important, and we have state machine, just returning one state, and we need to get slot. So we need to use this slot with this state, yeah, let's say. Okay, and if we do that, since now we can just use this montage. Okay, we can check this out right now. Just play. Yeah, and it's firing left and right. I'm not holding key, so this animation never stops, this montage never stops, and this character is moving awkward. Yeah, he's not moving his legs. Yeah, he's sliding all over the places. So we need to fix these two things. So punching left and right, stopping montage, and blending space, blending poses, yeah. So 3 things to fix. Okay. So we go to event graph once again. So when montage is play, because every time it's just playing montage from beginning, yeah. So it's left hand. But I would like if punching right was first, I just get this, and we can just montage jump. We can jump to section, and we can set name of section we would like to play first. So it will be punch right. So every time I click right mouse button, it will be using right punch instead of left punch, yeah. And of course punching mode. Okay, so this is first problem solved. Second one is stopping animation. So we have animation notify I created. We can go there once again. It's right here, is punching. So we can just use this animation notify. Is punching. And we can check this state once again. Is punching. And when, if this variable was changed, we can just do something with this and stop animation. Stop montage, yeah. When is false. Okay, and selecting punching montage, blend time, let's say 0.2 to be more, it will be looking better. So right now when I hit play, yeah, it stopped montage, so I can hit left mouse, right mouse, right mouse, left mouse, right mouse. But when I holding and moving, he's still sliding. So we need to blend poses. So I would like to move upper body independently than lower part of the body. So chest, arms and head and hands will be separated in this animation, yeah. So we just need to go to even animation graph, and right here, because we are using one state and it's allowed to just use once, we need to save this. So just use cache to save this pose. Just, and from cache just use this pose 2 times. So I can just use this cache 2 times, and one is punching slot, and second one will be, yeah, just right here. And I need really nice blending, which is layered blend per bone, which means I can blending by just bones, yeah, selecting bones or just part of skeleton. So I just link first one, second one, and link this. And I need to specify my name of skeleton, just bone, yeah. So I just have none bone name, just go to skeleton and select part of the body I would like to move independently, yeah. So when punching, it's okay from spine, just arms and hands, yeah, it will be okay. So I just use spine 01, yeah, and copy this. If it's fancy name, better to copy, to not make mistake. And just layer blend per bone, none, just paste and compile, save. And it should be everything from here. So when I will be moving around, it's punching. Yeah. And it looks really awkward because it's punching left and right. What's going on, we can say. Yeah, because we need a small fix in layer blend per bone. We just need mesh space rotation blend. So it will be blending in space, yeah, and rotation. So right now, yeah, it's okay. It's punching left and right, left and right, left, right, when I'm holding, yeah. Even when I'm crouching, it should still punching left and right. Or even if I'm jumping, it should be punching, yeah. Left and right, left and right. Okay. And I think it's everything from this tutorial. I just added punching and everything like it was before. Okay. Okay, so once again, if you want to use more than one pose just for blending or other purposes, you can always save to cache and then use as many instances as you want to. If you are using montage system, you cannot forget about setting your slot right here and specify slot name, just selecting right here. Third one, if you are using montage and infinite loop, you need to remember to set end condition, and you can do it in event graph, just using animation notify and montage stop, and checking condition is punching. And last thing, in third person character, because by default in character movement, character has no capability of crouching and flying. So if you want to use crouching, flying, you need to enable, and you can also disable some jumping, walking, swimming. And when you set crouching enable, since then you can use your crouch and uncrouch functions, and also is crouch variable, yeah. Okay, so this is everything for this tutorial. If you like content like this, please subscribe. And next time I will add some physics to our character, particles, interactions and collisions. Okay, so see you next time.